Someone who's got every perspective, really, who's started up small businesses, but now works for Highways England, huge organisation. Welcome to the stage, Tony Malone.
History, really, about my first, 18 months in the job, and very data-centric. I saw an awesome project called the National Traffic Information Service, and it was brilliant, absolutely superb. But the audience was 350-odd people. It was an internally facing service. It has a web face to it, it has a website to it, and if you want to download data, it's all there. You can download it. It's very static. And then I look at, we have 30+ thousand active devices on our network. We use floating vehicle data from mobile users. But we bring it in to do our job, but we don't actually communicate it very well to the public. So my vision, really, when it comes to data is you should be able to subscribe to any of the data that we hold. It's publicly available, but we need to be fair with it and actually advertise how we do that with you. And likewise, we want people to publish data to us that they think is important. So local authorities, I think Nick was talking about this. We publish using the HUK protocol all this information that people can interact with us, but it's too difficult. We can make that easier for them. So we don't integrate with the urban traffic management systems, as an example. Why not? We have the tech to do that. There's no barriers to do that. Nick and I also sit on a cross-government board of how to use national infrastructure for the greater good of UK PLC. We run the 5th largest fibre network in the country. And actually, the key sponsor here is part of that team. It's an awesome bit of infrastructure. And there's lots of dark fibre there, there's lots of capacity there we can use for commercial benefit. And there's no issues about doing that. You know, we can do that. And we really want to work with our partners in both highways, but also other parts of the business to actually say, do you want to use that network? Because we will enable it for you. There has to be commercial terms, of course. But the fact is, we need to think differently. We've been very much about using data to maintain our road network, rather than using data for the greater good of this country. And I think that's where I'm at. We have, I think, using the modern terms, data lakes of petabytes of data. But why? You know, we need to share that and actually make people make informed decisions. I've noticed when I was out having a walk in the halls, asset data is a major issue for us, and we keep our asset data in pretty good condition, obviously. But we store all that data. We store all the LiDAR data, terabytes of data. Well, actually, all I really want to see, I know what a pipe looks like, I know what the dimensions of the pipe looks like. Why don't we store the exceptions to that and then communicate that back down to the supply chain so they can build better things in the future? You know, if there's a common fault. We've got a system that reports all our technology. It tells us every fault on all our technology in real time. What do we do with it? We maintain that kit. What we really should be doing is feeding that back into the supply chain so the supply chain can better their products, so we don't have those failures in the future. So Highways England is a new company, in effect, building on a tradition of maintaining a really safe road network. Safety is my main imperative, to be honest, but I actually want our customers to be better informed on how they use our network. And at the moment, it's a push system. I really want people to be, you know, we're talking about autonomous vehicles as an example. I want the car to tell me and tell the user what they should do. Not an app that you have to go into and put your route in. It should know what you do because you drive the same routes most days. If you go off, you know, on holiday, you go on off route, then perhaps use a journey planner. But the cars can do this sort of thing. And so I actually want to see that. I think that's a very exciting time. I think I've joined Highways England where we are thinking data and we're thinking big. We're working with some awesome companies to make us deliver this. And we just want to be open, you know, and I think this is my message here is that if there's things you think we could do better, we're here to help. But we will be publishing and like a platform for publishing and subscribing to our data in real time in the future. So that's my message to you. Thank you.